Welcome back to my playthrough of the LDC number 28 contest lows. And we are going to go ahead and continue with the new Lemix entries now that we are done with the Lix entries. And I've already just described the rule sets in the previous video, but well, I could do it again here as well. So we're going to go ahead and continue with the Rule 1 new Lemix entries. And we are starting off with Rule 1-1. I have no idea how you say this, so sorry to Armani in advance for this. Des Effenlin? Yeah, sorry, I have no idea. Yeah, and I am not even sure what that means either. But yes, this is by Armani, and the rule here, as you will recall for Rule 1, is make a load with 4 entrances in each of the corners and an exit roughly in the middle. So, yes. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and load my replay here. I already scored too far here, so. Alright, so. You pretty much have all the classic digging destructor skills here. And one builder. So, right here, I'm going to go ahead and start with the first lumping in the upper left and bash towards the right. And you will see that we had 2 pre-assigned swimmer hatches, one in the top left and another in the bottom right. And then 2 pre-assigned climber hatches, one in the top right and the other in the bottom left. So yes, I'm just going to go ahead and keep on bashing towards the right here. And then with another climber, yeah, I'll go ahead and mine to the right. And then yes, I got to make sure that I use a swimmer to mine down to the pool of water here. And then I'm going to go ahead and build to seal off the miner tunnel so that no one else can follow the miner. And then I'll go ahead and bash to the pool of water with one of the lemmings in the bottom right. So they go ahead and swim up to the surface now. And then once the miner's through, they're going to be able to step up into the miner tunnel and make their way to the upper left area. Alrighty, and then we're going to go ahead and mine to the left here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which lemming you do it with either a swimmer or climber. Alrighty, and then I'm going to go ahead and bash to the right. And the most important thing here is making sure that you have a climber who will do the digging to release these climbers. Yeah, and I have it with these 2 lemmings here. So I'm fortunate enough here that the final 2, which will be coming towards the exit, are climbers. And they are also close enough. No, I actually had 3. Yeah, the other one was behind one of them. But yeah, they are fortunate that they are pretty close. So therefore they are able to make it past the digger tunnel. Or rather, in this case, it doesn't really matter since they, the last ones were climbers anyway, so they'd be able to climb their way out. Though, by this time, yeah, the basher would have been finished, so, yeah, I don't think I would have had any coming back out to the left. And then need to climb out again to the right, which there might be a possibility of splatting, yeah, due to the digger being low enough. But well, that's not a problem here. And that's it. And also, you need to make sure that you place the digger in such a way that he cancels himself later. Yeah, that he doesn't keep on digging and exits out at the bottom of the low and dies. And that's it. So, somewhat of a tricky low here, but yeah, this one wasn't too bad. Yeah, this one I did have to come back to, but yeah, I guess I wasn't quite exactly in the right mindset in order to get the low solved. But yeah, once I am, yeah, then I can easily play through and solve them. But yeah, nice job to Armani here with his R1. And then for Rule 1-2, we have the fear and hunger. Yeah, sorry, I do not pronounce the 3-letter word starting with the G in full. And so yes, because I'm pretty much an atheist, and yeah, again, I'm not much of a religious person either. So therefore, yeah, I do not pronounce that G word in full on camera. And this is by Icho. And yes, as you might have guessed, yeah, just like several of the previous LDCs, yeah, I pre-tested this low of his, and this actually needed an update before the playing phase started. But in this update, yeah, Icho actually combined his solution with mine, and because there were some parts that I did more efficiently than he did, but once the playing phase started, there was another update released. Yeah, not to fix a back route or anything, but rather to basically remove stocks on the ground so that it basically doesn't encourage like a really like timing heavy and precision. Well, I'm sorry, timing and precision heavy solution that Armani found to this low of Ichos. And so yes, when I was running the mass replay check, yeah, I did notice that there was an undetermined, and it turns out to be this one. Yeah, so I had to watch it and see why. And it turns out, yeah, the removal of the stocks here was enough to cause a breakage in the replay. So really, it just needed a bit of tweaking, and that's it. So yeah, now I have a working solution again, and this one should be it. Alright, so first I block with the lemming up here, yeah, in the upper left. And then I just dig with the first lemming on the upper right. Okay, and then the next lemming, yeah. Just make sure here. Yeah, next lemming in the upper left, I go ahead and mine so that we can get the blocker free. And then I also max out the release rate as well. Yeah, this is basically to get everyone to turn around in time before the miner breaks on through, and then some more will fall down here. So only the blocker and the miner will fall down and float down. And then here I go ahead and bash, and then interrupt him mid-stroke with a blocker. And then using this little nook here in the ground, yeah, I go ahead and mine, which will be enough to stop the miner, but also be able to free the blocker. So now there's this nice staircase in which these lemmings can step up into this area. And then, yeah, these two just get floaters, so they don't splat, because we're only allowed one loss here, and our loss will be up here. So we'll go ahead and bash. Interrupt him mid-stroke with a blocker, and then with a nearby lemming, bomb him free, and then bash again. Yeah, and then I go ahead and dig down here. So as you can see, right here, yeah, the digger created an opening around here, so allowing the others to drop down safely here. Yeah, plenty of leeway in the drop there, so that they don't get too close to splatting. And then yes, I make the lemming that's walking around inside the digger pit a climber. Okay, and then right here I go ahead and start digging. And then after several strokes, I go ahead and make him mine. Okay, and then this climber gets a floater as well. Yeah, here was some timing, and I guess this was a, I think this might have been a part of, where Icho used part of my solution, but it might have been here, though. I can't quite remember, but anyway, yeah, I go ahead and make the miner dig, and then I block on the digger's right side, so that he turns around to the left, and then the blocker also gets freed. Okay, and then after several strokes, I go ahead and mine. And then also, you notice here, yeah, there is a little nook here. Yeah, which I use to build so that it does not block the others from stepping up from the from below. Yeah, and then like I said, after several strokes, I go ahead and make it mine. And then, yeah, this was the part where the replay broke because I ended up bashing here. Yeah, due to the removal of the stocks here. So yeah, I needed to fix that. So I fixed that by bashing. And then I go ahead and build on the last possible pixel before stepping down. Yeah, on that slope there. Yeah, and then I go ahead and build up this miner tunnel. Okay, and this one builder is enough, yeah, to get them up. Like that. And then we're gonna use this increase in the height here to build up again to get up this miner tunnel. Yeah, and then finally one last builder to get to the exit. So, as you can see, yeah, they step up, and then onto the builder staircase. And that's it. So, somewhat of a difficult low, and yeah, once again, this is another low in which you only have classic 8 skills. Yeah, but this is the full 8 skills. Yeah, which is a 4 of everything. Yeah, whereas Armani's was only 4 skill types? Yeah, 4 skill types. Yeah, the 3 digging destructive skills and the builder. As a matter of fact, I think all the R1s here might have been classic skills only. Yeah, I think mine was the only one that wasn't. And this is one of my lows, which I will cover at a later point. So we're just going to go ahead to the next one. Alright, Rule 1-4, Lost Temple from the 4th Dimension by King Shadow. Yes, this was definitely one of the hardest levels of this contest. This one took me a pretty long time. Almost the same amount of time it took me before I saw Geo's R1, actually. Yeah, and just like that one, yeah, this one also drove me crazy when I couldn't solve it. It's a pretty nice puzzle, but yeah, it really looks like it shouldn't be this hard, but yeah, it actually is. Yeah, because there are so many possibilities that you can try, but they all ended up being at least a skill short. Oh my goodness, yeah, that drove me pretty mad. And I was like, wow, where can I save a skill and stuff? Yeah, so that I don't spend too many skills in any area. Yeah, and this was the answer when I finally found it. So, bottom right, first lemming will build to get up here, and then the next one will block, who will be freed later with miner. Yeah, from over here, and then 2 lemmings from the bottom left will become climbers. Okay, bomb one once we're high enough, and then we're gonna go ahead and build to get up here. Yes, and I believe I just simply do some work with this climber. And then, yeah, this is one of those things. Very, very important, but it took me quite a while before I finally found this. And that is, the correct answer here is to build over the trap trigger. And yeah, it doesn't really matter if it connects with the wall or not. Yeah, either way, he needs to be able to climb up here to get into this area to rescue the top right entrance. But before I use the builder here, I kept using a either a miner or a bomber, and also a digger. But yeah, ultimately you will be at least a skill short if you do that. So yeah, again, the right way is to use a builder instead. So one of the most common ways to get over a trap too, and I overlooked this for a very long time. Okay, and then this gap will take 2 builders. Yes, and then he'll make his way to the top left entrance now. Yes, and then I go ahead and make the climber bash. Yeah, and then once he is deep inside the basher tunnel or into the wall, yeah, then we go ahead and make him dig in such a way that there's 1 pixel of wall to the right. But this is the only possible position in which this will stop the digger. And then yeah, gotta make sure we give the climber a floater as well. And then we're going to go ahead and build up here, and then 1 final builder to get to the exit here. Okay, and then use a miner to free the bottom right and also free the blocker. And then yeah, I go ahead and release the top right with a digger. It doesn't really matter whether you use a miner or a digger. Yeah, either one is fine. Okay, and then build to get up here so that they can take this path to the exit. Yeah, the bottom one that is. And then finally we release the crowd here with a basher. And then 1 final digger. No, I'm sorry, 1 final miner to release these guys so that they're not stuck in this infinite loop. And there we go. And that's it. So yes, pretty hard level, but has a really good solution once you're able to figure it out. But again, yeah, before I finally solved this level, this one really drove me off the wall. Oh my goodness, it made me so mad that a lot of my attempts kept being 1 skill short. Or I just ran into problems. In particular, the most problematic for me was the top left entrance, where before I actually found this out of the box thinking, yeah, I kept trying to go over this wall here. Yeah, to the right. But the problem with this is that this would take too many digging destructive skills and also a builder. And apparently, yeah, that is enough to cause a lot of problems later on in which you will not be able to get the levels solved. So, oh my goodness. Ugh. But yeah, again, a pretty good level, but yeah, made me so mad that I couldn't get this level solved. Yeah, because I kept being a skill short. But in any case, yeah, nice job to King Shadow here. But yeah, I guess this was to be expected since yeah, if I am not mistaken, yeah, Armani did pretest his entries, and he's very, very well known for his solving prowess, yeah, in the Lemmings community. So it's only natural that King Shadow's levels become quite difficult as a result. Alrighty, and then the final Rue 1 level here is Rue 1-5, the L Team Part 2 by Niesch. And yes, the most recent solution I found, Niesch actually attributed a talisman for my solution. Yeah, which is complete without using any shimmiers. And yeah, this is pretty much a sequel to Niesch's other load, the L Team, which is a load that can be found in his Long Live Lemmings pack, level pack, which is basically like a sequel pack, yeah, to his first one, Yippee More Lemmings. Yeah, I'm gonna say maybe this one isn't as hard as the original, but it is still challenging. Yeah, this one still took some time before I found a solution. A pretty good one, though. Alright, so lemming up here in the top left will build. Lemming in the bottom left will climb. Lemming in the bottom right will climb as well. Yeah, after he turns to the left. Okay, and then bash through the barrel here. And then after the builder finishes, gonna go ahead and jump so that we get up here. And then laser through the barrel here so that he will be contained in here where the button is. And then this lemming will, in the top right, will platform. Okay, and then build before he hits the button here. And then, yeah, this climber gets a glider so that he can land on top of the barrel and push this button. Yeah, and then once the platformer is far enough, then I go ahead and make him jump so that he gets up here. Okay, and then bash through the pillar. Okay, and then after closing off the gap, yeah, I go ahead and make this lemming laser. Yeah, and then this lemming pushes the button in time so that this lemming does not get past the exit. Yeah, and this laser is also done at such a time so it releases this lemming that falls out to the right. Yeah, not to the left. Okay, and then make this lemming platform. And then finally one last glider. Yeah, so that he survives the fall. And that's it. So, that's how you solve the low without shimmiers. Okay, so that was all the Rue 1 lows. So that brings us to Rue 2, which I will cover next time. So, I hope you enjoyed this video of my playthrough of the contest lows, and I'll see you all next time.